Good evening, this is Melissa, and I'm here to talk to you tonight about the Golden Gap class that will be held this weekend, August 25th and 26th. I would love to have you attend. I want to talk a little bit about the benefits of taking this class if you're thinking about it. I call it the Golden Gap because this system that I figured out is like finding gold. It was like finding gold for myself because I struggled trading for over 2 years, trying different things, trying to find a way to make money doing it, back and forth, and then I finally discovered what to do and put everything together, and it took me then about a year to figure out all the 26 points that I have and the plays that I do and to get everything right. And when I finally put all the pieces together, it was like finding gold. And I thought I'd share with you tonight the course description and the outline, so you can get a sense of what I'm going to go over in the class if you're thinking about taking it, and if you might want to take it, you have an idea of the topics that are going to be discussed. So the course description is a course on how to strategically find, pick, and play stocks that are professional bearish gaps. And of course, it was created by me, Melissa Armo. It's 2 days. Day one is first an introduction. Then we talk about knowledge. We also talk about conviction, which is very important. We talk a little bit about stock charts, and then we go over what is a gap. I'm not sure that everybody understands what a gap is, so I think it's important to talk about that. And then the whole rest of the day, it's going to take a long time, is to go over my 26-point professional bearish gap rating system. At the end of the day, then we talk about how to find and pick targets, how to find and pick resistance points, and there's 2 sheets which I use, called a gap sheet I use every morning when I'm rating my gaps, and a gap analysis sheet which I use at the end of the day or on the weekends whenever you have time to do it to go over your trades. These are sheets I've created. They're very helpful. You have to track the stuff you're doing. That is imperative. That way you see what you're doing right, you see what you're doing wrong, you see how much money you're risking, how much money you're losing when you make mistakes. It's imperative that you track all this stuff yourself. I know everybody has P&Ls and trading records with wherever they're trading, statements and prop reports, but there's no substitute for doing this yourself. No substitute for doing it yourself. When you actually have to sit down and do this work yourself, it's going to be real to you. Real when you make the money and real when you lose it. And that is important because it's going to help you fix your mistakes faster. Because you're going to say, gosh darn it, I should have done that. I'm not going to do that tomorrow. And you need to look at the stuff you're doing and do this kind of work. It's really going to make a huge improvement in your trading. I can't stress that enough. Day 2 is going to be going over having a daily routine, and my daily routine, which I'm going to talk about. Balance, another important topic. The human brain and memory. These are some very interesting topics that I'm going to discuss that probably aren't in too many trading courses. I'm doing some esoteric things. This is almost like a holistic class in a sense with some of these things I'm going to talk about because it's an undeveloped, untested topics in the realm of trading, and they're very important. Very important. The next thing I'm going to talk about is wealth consciousness, power, and then after that we're going to talk about the play. My first play gap entries, I have 1, 2, and 3 of them. First play gap exits, there's 2. Second gap play entries and later gap play exits. And then I talk about what is a concept in your trading. I talk about the swoosh in reverse, the pop concept, which is another concept that I invented. We talk about money management and risk, confidence, perseverance, and in the end, we have a discussion about is it worth it? And is it worth it, meaning is it worth it to go through all this work and all of this to make it as a trader? And that's the end of the day, too. So the sign-up info is to get in touch with me. It's from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The cost is $1,500, and the dates is August 25th and 26th. I would love to have you, and I really want you to open up your mind and join me for this class this weekend. I know it's short notice, but I really think you're going to get a lot out of it. And if you can afford to take it this weekend and sign up this week by no later than Friday to take it, you're going to be prepared for the next earnings season, which starts in September. Okay, so you're going to be ready to go to trade these gaps after Labor Day. Once the earnings start coming out again, which is like the second week of September, you're going to have time to practice this after the class and start using it and start to get good at it by the time earnings season comes around, when there's lots and lots of gaps. Okay? So I'd like you to really think about joining me. And here's my contact information, Melissa at thestockswoosh.com, 602-799-5754. YouTube is Miss She Who Dares Wins. My Twitter is the Stock Swoosh, and Facebook is the Stock Swoosh as well. Hope that you join me this weekend. I would love to hear from you, and I'll see you there.